Oh, yes. Bill Grundler. So much to talk about. So many things have happened since the last time that we saw you. Kind of want to try to get through some of them.
Mm-hmm.
You mean you have a list this time? Is that what's up?
She has one, but like if we're gonna get there, who knows?
I didn't even ask this time. I didn't even ask. Like, okay,
no,
so
he didn't. He did
so what are we
not
gonna talk
me.
about? I got a little preemptive. Like, hey, we'll do this, but I didn't really get anything. I didn't ask.
It's better that way.
For what?
Yeah.
We never do anything.
Well, I actually want to start off by the shock.
Oh boy.
Of
hey, YouTube. Do I need to hop back in? Am I lagging? I don't.
No, you're good.
Okay, hold on. Real fast. Okay. You people in the chat, because everyone will start talking about how bad my internet is, because it's always, for whatever reason, StreamYard sucks for me. I don't know why. Is it working okay? Or do I need?
You're fine.
I think I need to hop back out and hop back in.
No, you're fine.
You're fine for us.
Let me do that.
Okay.
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 Yes.
Okay. So he must not be able to hear us.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, his internet is never going to be as bad as Jeremy's.
I think Megan has the worst officially.
That's
I think
true.
she has surpassed Jeremy's internet.
Meg totally. I made her own that. Her original. I was like, her first one was.
She came in and out maybe 6 or 7 times.
Oh my God! It was so many.
It was
times.
bad. All right.
Okay, am I better?
You're better. Yeah, you're good.
My God, I hate StreamYard.
What do you and Chase use?
Restream.
Oh,
and what's shitty is like we use that, and Sevon was using StreamYard, and then all of a sudden everyone started going to StreamYard, and I'm like, well, shit! Now every single podcast that I'm on is going to be crap. Everyone's going to make Bill's up at the ISS again, up in outer space. Bill's broadcasting from 1994. Cool. All right. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Well, hold on. Yeah. I want to know. This is unfair. You just did a shirtless podcast.
That was what I was going to bring up.
What's up?
You broke YouTube.
Yes. Give the people what they want. Yes.
And that's only because it's 98 degrees here right now in California. So there you go. There you go.
Right,
taking my shirt off for a bunch of lesbians. That's great.
Yes, that's great. Yes. I was going to say the bromance is real between you and Chase because you take your shirt off for Chase on YouTube. But now I can say that the relationship with us is pretty good too because we got you to
it's
actually
cool, man. It's cool.
Undress.
I mean, I don't have a problem. I mean, I was like a wrestler and a swimmer, and I'm in the cross. It's fine. It's fine. Skin, there's nothing wrong with skin. It's all good. It's all good.
Megan, it's for the men in the chat, Bill. Absolutely.
Great. Perfect.
Absolutely.
Even better.
This makes me feel like less of a man.
That's not okay. I'm not the backdoor guy. So just so Joseph knows, like that's not my scene. That is not my scene. 180 degrees the other way.
you just broke Colleen.
Just saying. Just saying.
My face is too red. Hold on.
Oh shit.
I've heard you guys chat on here. You guys get all crazy. I know it's like I embarrassed you. Look at that. How's that even possible?
Now it freezes because it has no shirt.
Joseph, you better take a picture of this, put it in our stories to get more people to come hang out with us.
Let's go. Roll it.
Oh my gosh.
It's great, so good to see you. How are you?
Yeah, you guys
How
too.
is everything?
Well, I mean, like summer's starting to kick in. We're getting close out here. We're having a heat wave right now. That's why my shirt's been off because it's been like 1,000 degrees, so it's so hot. But just got through the open. Just cruising. Just cruising.
How's the little one? How's the girl? Is she still dancing? Is she competing? What is she doing now?
She's fantastic. She's so cool. What's crazy is, I can't even imagine what it's like to be a kid of like a split household. Like I didn't come from that. I don't know what that feels like. I don't know how difficult that could be. I can only imagine how difficult it would be because I'm on one side of it. But for whatever reason, whether it's been me kind of, I mean, I always going through court stuff, trying to do 50-50 and like pushing all that, trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to do the right thing for her because I think she deserves that. Every kid deserves to have their kids equally, and then they can decide what parent is the wacko and what parent they don't want to hang out with or whatever.
Right.
Or that everything's cool, whichever. I mean, hopefully it all works out, kind of a thing. But it didn't work in my favor, so I didn't get that, and I was just, after 7 years of court cases and battling and whatever, and it didn't work out the way I wanted. We went out, we went to dinner or lunch, or we were having lunch one time, and I was like, hey, I want you to know that I'm not going to do that anymore. Like I'm not, I know it's hard on you because, you know, dad's going to be weird and mom's going to be weird. And I don't want that to be on you. And I go, like, you're 10, you're going to be 11 here soon. I go, you're going to be able to say what you want to do anyway. Like, you're going to be able to start to have a voice when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to push that anymore. So you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. And there was, at least I felt like a level of kind of eased up, like the stress level kind of eased up. I think that it is difficult for her at times to talk with me when she's at her mom's house. So there'll be like days that I don't hear from her. I mean, I text her all the time and, hey, if you get a chance, give me a call, kind of a thing. Or I'll call and see if she answers. But if she doesn't, like, I don't give her a hard time. But when she's with me, man, it's like big hugs. And, you know, I mean, she's 11. She's like, so we started doing Duolingo. Like, when the Olympics started, we started doing Duolingo. You guys know what that is?
Yeah, Duolingo.
It's the whole, like, you know, so we're learning Italian right now.
Yeah, new languages. It teaches you new languages.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like it teaches you language, and so we've been doing that together. So every time she's like with me, she's like, Dad, let's do Duolingo. So, like, boom, we like cuddle up on the couch, her legs are on top of my legs, and we sit there and we do like, it's so damn cute.
Yeah.
I mean, we go to God, she's such a cool kid. That kid warms my heart. Like no other. So she's great.
That's
great.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I get it. It's fun for us too. Like, our son is just about to start Little League, but it's not the dad's pitch Little League. It's like the kids are pitching now.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And he's good enough to be
he was invited.
He was invited. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
So
that's
he's
awesome.
pumped. And the same thing that you think as well. Like, it's like, oh, my kid is just doing all the stuff that he loves, and he's just having a great time doing it. And he wants me. He's like ready to go outside. And I'm like, bro, it's still 32 degrees here. We're not going outside to like, I'm not pitching to you yet. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, I
That's
will.
So cool, though.
But
it's so fun to watch kids come into their own like that.
Yeah.
You know, and even if this is something that, like, you know, if she doesn't want to dance, or if she doesn't want to, whatever the thing is, like, it's just really fun to see. It's really fun to see kids when they're really having a good time and like things are clicking. I mean, because as parents, like, what do? We all we can do is ride that wave, right? So, like, when all the things are great, it's like, man, things are great right now. And then when things are having a rough time, it's like, dude, shit sucks right now. Can't fucking stand it. And you can't, there's nothing you can do about it for a lot of the stuff. I mean, you just have to kind of ride that wave. So it's really difficult. But man, when the times are good though,
they're so
good.
They're so good.
Yeah.
And they're at that age where the baby stage is tough and it sucks sometimes.
Yeah.
But these are like the fun ages where they're really starting to develop their own personality. What are they into, trying new things and stuff like that? And you know, with everything that everything that you have gone through with her, I mean, my stance is obviously not the same as yours, but the feeling is kind of the same. Like, when did you know, and how difficult is it for you to like not get in the way of her. Like yours was obviously different because it was between you and her mom, of like when you had to take that step back and realize that like, I'm going to do this for you. But as a parent, it's very tough to take that step back. So Garrett has been invited to be in the general education class. So he will not be in special education. Like he's doing fucking fantastic.
That's awesome. Wow. Congrats.
Yeah.
I don't know right now the difference between advocating and getting in his way.
Yeah. I think for me, the way I have always looked at, and I'm by no means some perfect parent or anything like that. So whenever I say what I say, don't take it as that. But for me, the way that I've kind of done most of the things when it comes to that is the example I like to give, and it was a real one, but like I do it in a lot of things, is when either of my kids have been young and they're up on some wall and they want to like walk along the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right there to catch them and letting them know that they're okay. They think that they're taking a risk. They think that they're like putting themselves out there, but in all reality, like I got them. Mm-hmm. So like I have them at least, and maybe that's a little bit for me so that I know that like they're going to be okay, or it's not going to be that bad of a thing. Mm-hmm. So when I can let them do that, I think that's what I do. So my advocating for them is like, okay, what do you want to do? Okay, let's go out and see whatever it is. Like, go do your thing. I'll be right here if you need me. Like, I'll be right here. Mm-hmm. And they, you know, and it's something that I think that they have to learn to know that like you're there for them. Mm-hmm. I think there are a couple times where they have to see that you're there for them. A couple times, like there was. I am excited about this and nervous about this at the same time, where she is doing great in school. She's doing really, really well. And she tries really hard to the point where I don't remember, and I don't remember very many other kids ever doing this either, where if she has a quiz that's coming up, she's going to study like a couple days ahead of time for that quiz, kind of a thing, because she wants to make sure she's going to be okay. And I'm good with that, because there's something very, like, I love the hard work about that. But what I don't want is I don't want the anxiety that goes along with that. Right. I was one of those kids that like did well in school, but I don't remember my parents even making a big deal about it, because it's not like my brothers were the same way that I was on this, but I could not get a bad grade. That was on me, and that's heavy.
We lost you for a second.
Yeah, you're breaking up now, dude. Now it's getting weird.
Yeah.
Now it's getting digital.
Do I click out and come back in?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
All right, I'll click out and come back.
Okay.
Stand by.
It was so good.
He was so close, bro.
It was so good.
Too bad you can't do a freeze frame on him.
Edging.
Just keep it in the, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You can still hear him talking.
Hi, guys.
Jeremy,
Hi, guys.
I'm aroused.
I'm almost tempted to take my shirt off.
I know. You said you didn't. You didn't. Obviously, you lied.
I put it back on because I saw it. I got scared. I didn't want that smoke. All right.
All right. Let's go.
Let's roll. Oh, Adam.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You're back.
Am I good?
You're
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember where I was.
No, so it's letting them try, but knowing that you're still there.
Yeah, because what we have taken away from kids, and I think we've talked about this before, like the whole participation award kind of bullshit stuff, is they have to know that they can fail at something, and that the world's not going to collapse, or that, you know, mom and dad isn't going to hate them, or isn't going to think that something's bad, or that they're a bad kid, or they're a bad person. They have to be able to fail. And I got to be the one, like, I want to be the one to be like, okay, cool, let's talk about it. What do we need to work? What do we need to fix? What can we do? You know, what should we do?
Yeah.
To let them know that they're okay. Because, like, I mean, shit, like, once you get out of protection from everyone, you're going to be failing a lot.
Yeah, they kind of have to know what that pre-anxiety feels like, though. Like, Joseph, I get your comment, the pre-test anxiety and pressure. I get that, but that's anything, right? Like, the majority of us just feel that before an open workout?
Well, yeah, because it matters, right? I mean, there's a sense of it matters. And if it matters, no matter what it is, whether it's a test, a job interview, wanting to ask someone on a date, like all of the things, they're all you're putting yourself out there because it matters. That's why you care. So if you didn't care about it, then who cares what you do? Who cares what you do? Well, Trish, you're making me blush.
Yeah, Trish is here.
Dang.
We got it for you, Trish. We just wanted you in the chat.
That's it. That's it.
Well, it'll go from beautiful bronze man to Bill's up at the IS. She's always the one that says that, like, my internet is shit. It'll be all that. So I'll be right back into that seat in a second. Just give it like 30 seconds.
Because that for Garrett is one of his biggest challenges. When he feels like he has not done something right, or if he feels like he's in trouble, that's where he has a very, very hard time understanding that. He's gotten better and conversations and stuff like that. So one of the reasons that the teachers came to us was, coming from a place of challenging him. Yeah. Putting him into this Gen Pop class will challenge him to the next level, socializing, making new friends, and all of these things. My concern always, and this is probably more of a me thing and a childhood thing for me, is that I had to learn on my own, but I didn't have a parent to help me learn on my own. Kind of what you were saying, like learn on your own, but you are there to catch, or you are there to hold, and you are there to support. I didn't have that. And all of my lessons learned were very traumatic, bad lessons learned.
Right. And that's what you don't want. That's what you don't want to have happen to him. So you now are like, you are in anxiety mode.
Yes. I've gotten way better than I was, but like, I still feel that anytime that there is a major change in his world, in his life, whatever it is, and he has risen to every single challenge that he's been given. And so that's why there's the struggle for me, and why I wanted to kind of ask from your perspective of like, I don't know how to not get in his way without feeling like that I'm abandoning him and not advocating for him. Because
I'm just like, I just throw him into Gen Pop. Like if everybody in his crew thinks that he can go into Gen Pop, like I'm just like, yeah, let's go. He's doing it. It's my boy. He's rolling.
Yep.
Right.
Like let him cook.
Yep.
So I think that what you are doing, Colleen, is you're not you are advocating because you are there for him. Like the fact that you are worried about it means that if something happens, you're going to be there, right? Something like if he needs for you for whatever, a hug, whatever, like you got him. But you're also letting him do the stuff too. So it's good that like Garrett's like, okay, I mean, it's like old school. Like, how'd you learn how to swim?
Yeah.
You toss him into the water. It's like, you made it back to the shore. That's how you learned how to swim. It isn't like, okay, we're going to take a 6-week class on learning to stroke before you even touch the water. You know what I mean? Just to make sure that everything is perfect. Because like, it really is like, and I love that about sports so much, is that's why I was so pissed when they did the whole, like, everyone gets a trophy thing, because that is the safest place to learn that you can fuck up and be okay.
The hardest lesson.
You can get your ass kicked and you can get back up again and be like, wow, I totally got crushed on that, but I really still like it. How do I get better at it? Like, that's where you learn that skill that you can transfer it over to other places. So he's had that. I mean, like, I've heard you guys talk about him with the football stuff and him with the baseball stuff. So the fact that he has that, he's had successes in those in things. Now he can take that and start to put it into other things. Yeah. And so I think that doing what you're doing is great. I mean, you could tell him like, hey, you need anything, I'm right here. And that's probably more for you to hear that right now than for him to hear that.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you're doing the parental thing. It's like, oh, of course, I'm here in case you need me. Don't need me, please don't need me. You know what I mean? So.
Yes, it's one of those things where I have a very conflicting conversation with myself all the time. Totally. Is because I don't want his autism to be an excuse. Garrett still needs to learn that there are rules in life, there are consequences. There are things that you just have, what's appropriate, what's not appropriate, what's right, what's wrong, all of those things. And I never want him to feel like that he cannot do something because of his diagnosis. You know what I mean?
As long as you guys treat it like it just is what it is.
Yeah.
Then he won't know any different, right? Like someone may come up and say whatever about him. Oh, you made this weird sound, or you act weird when it comes to this thing, or whatever they see that they don't understand, especially like with kids, if they don't understand something. And like the reaction has to be, yeah, so.
Yeah.
Like, because I mean, in all reality, like who cares?
Right.
You know, as long as he doesn't care about it, then he can do whatever he needs to do. And the fact is that whether it's autism or there's someone is missing a leg, or someone is an amputee, or someone is old, or someone is too young, or someone is, a male, or like, who the fuck cares? Either you do the thing or you don't, like, period. Like, period.
Yep.
And I think that, just draw it out plain and simple like that.
Yeah.
You didn't fail because you have this thing. You failed because like you messed up. You didn't study hard enough, or, you had a really hard time getting this. Maybe we need to start talking to a tutor about this thing or that thing, or so, I mean, like whatever it is. I think that that's important. The personal circumstance is not the issue. The incident is the issue, and how you responded to that, or how you performed in that, is going to be that's the issue.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
You're trying to like, wow, that was like, how do I go from this conversation to this conversation?
No, it was the freaking chat. Bernie Gannon. Wait, is Bill inferring that my Glinton chat participation medal is all BS?
Yes.
So no, it wasn't that I get stuck in the chat sometimes, but
that was a good one. That was a good one, Bernie.
Bernie's the man. Since we do have you on, and a lot of stuff has just happened.
Yeah.
There's a couple of like fun facts that I would. He keeps moving his pecs. It's really
on purpose.
Yeah. I saw that on the Chase show, and I was like, okay, Trish, there you go, Trish. No, don't do that. No.
They don't want to see the ceiling.
Sorry, ladies, I'm lost in Bill's pec. Yeah, exactly. But a lot of fun things have really kind of, if I say come up, pause. But I want to talk to you about them, since you are actually on the show, and we never get to these by the time we're done.
No, that's true.
All right, start your list. Start the list.
Good. We'll get into everything afterwards. This will be real quick. This will be like a 20-minute thing, and then we'll get back into everything else. But okay, the Open just happened.
Yeah.
Freaking fire. I had so much fun. We were back. We were in the gym. We were in Jethro's gym last year. That was fire. And I felt like that was the start of someone lighting the match. And then this year, like, it was just complete inferno, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was so much.
Words, by the way.
She did that on purpose.
It was so much fun.
It's probably even written that way in her notes.
It's not. I just like, give me some credit. But it was, we got to see Colleen do the Open again for us. We had a bunch of our friends come on the show and do the Open, and it was amazing. And it was just a fun group of us cheering for them to do the Open, being at the gym again. Like, it was just cool. So with all of the videos being made, Hiller, whatever, best Open, worst Open, not from a standpoint of like the programming, but a standpoint of it was fucking fun, right? Like, it was a good time.
I think that was a great caveat that you put on there about not talking about using it as like the programming, but how was it other than the programming?
Yeah. we heard you. We heard you, Anna.
We listened to your podcast, bro. Like.
So, I do think that I think that people had a good time because they were just like dirty workouts. You know what I mean? Like, they all sucked. Like none of them were like a short, fast burner. It was like you got in and you just saw like the deterioration of people as they're going through the whatever. And as CrossFitters, I think that we kind of revel in that a little bit. I think that that's what we want to do. We want to have something that's like so miserable that people in other little training whatever groups. I don't even want to call them methodologies because
okay, fine. All right, look, he's petty tonight. Petty Wop
businesses.
Thursday. Petty Wop Thursday.
Right. But I think that they wouldn't do what we do, and that's what makes what we do so cool and so fun. And then when people are buried into this like pain cavey kind of place, that is very old school CrossFit style. And I think that element is cool. I think that it, for generally speaking, no, overly generally, majorly speaking, it was 100% accessible to everyone on the planet is what I feel. I don't think that that's what the open should be used for necessarily. But I think that there were a lot of people that had a good time doing it. And it was okay. I think the emphasis this year was what's the shit show gonna feel like this time? With all the wall balls, it was just like an onslaught of wall balls. Like everyone's legs were smoked. Then the pull up chest to bar. Like, okay, lunges, if everyone felt the lunges and like the dumbbell snatches, but I mean, depending whatever the level of gymnastics everyone was at, but those were the things that people were talking about. I usually didn't hear, I didn't hear many people talking about the pull-ups necessarily. I think that everyone, like there was this jump, they either they got the time cap and then they were trying for the ring muscle ups, or they talked about how the thrusters hurt because their legs are still sore from the wall balls the week before. And then the other one, it's like the fact that the bars were not heavy, but the fact that many burpees at a reduced tempo speed was, well, it was mind-numbing for sure. And thank God that when you did it, you had to have a judge, because like to keep track of whatever numbers you were on during that time, and it was like everyone kind of went away to another place. Like they just kind of floated away to some other like astral plane, It's like they come back and they're like, whoa, 16 minutes. Cool. I'm back. All right, cool.
Yeah.
But I think for, the general population, I think it was fun. But that is like a double-edged sword. And I hate to say that. I actually wrote something up on Pedro's post when he had Dave's thing talking about that he would like to have it maybe one point where like your open becomes like the score of one of your scores in the quarterfinals. I'm like, dude, we already did that. That's the way it used to be done at least in the Masters division. Whatever your open score was, that was event number one of the next qualifying stage. And people got pissed because they're like, yeah, but what if I wasn't really good at those type of events, and in this one it's like, well, okay, so you start off with the 10th, and now there's not as many people that you would get 10th place. So there's a lot of like nuances in there. But what makes CrossFit different, and this is something that I'll say on with programming without talking heavily into programming, we are the only fitness program methodology that has a definition. The only one.
Mm-hmm.
If our annual test of fitness, using our definition, does not qualify or test fitness, then what did we just do? Like 3 workouts just because? And then to say, well, but those that make it to the quarterfinals, they'll get to do the whatever. I'm like, we have 75% of the CrossFitters in the world that did not get a test of fitness. They got 3 workouts. Mm-hmm. And I think we need to be very, very careful about doing that, because yes, we're catering to the masses when we do that, but that has never been what we do. It's like you come up to the bar. We don't lower the bar down to you so that you feel good and everyone had a good time, getting all tired and
participation.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
But
No,
I got my participation little badge.
But look, the participation was hard. Come on, Bill. The participation was hard.
I will give you this. Sure, it was hard. Sure, it was hard. I got it. I used to tell my firefighters this all the time. I got a great workout for it. They'd be like, "Hey, Camp, I did this workout. I was sweating and I was breathing so hard." I go, "Cool." Inside voice. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Let me give you a workout. Here's the mop. I'm gonna pull all the engines out, and you're gonna mop the floor as fast as you can. Go. They do it, and I go, "Wow, look, you're sweating, you're breathing hard. Was that a good workout?" No, it wasn't, right? You're just sweating and breathing hard. That doesn't mean anything. So it's cool, and I am not trying to like poo-poo on the open. I'm not trying to do that at all. I think everyone I think there were a lot of people that had a great time. What I am saying as a very old school guy when it comes to CrossFit, and when I speak CrossFit, I talk CrossFit, and CrossFit is all of our definitions. And our mainstay definition is the definition of fitness. And we tested, did we test fitness? The heaviest bar we had, if you made it there, was 135 pounds and 95 pounds.
Yep.
Heaviest. Did we test strength at all? No.
Most of us didn't even make it there.
No, we did the same. It was the same style of workout all 3 times. A little bit different on the second one because it was a little shorter, But I mean, it was cardiorespiratory stamina. Okay, I got it, man. Like we got that one, but
But what about some of the CrossFit Games athletes that didn't finish the workout? Like for us.
Okay.
So that made it.
I'm not overly concerned.
Baby, are you listening to him?
No, I am. But like,
shit, I'm not concerned that they didn't.
If some of the games athletes didn't make the workout, and like us, not me, but you, Colleen, regulars, made it to your goals. Isn't that like oh shit, okay, this workout was really difficult? No, that doesn't.
The workout in a silo, if you look at just the one workout, like, yeah, okay, I could say, man, this was a great workout because it was really hard and it pushed you here and your legs were blasting, and I could say a bunch of good things about a particular workout. But what was the point of the CrossFit Open? What's the first point of the CrossFit Open? And I'm asking you guys, what do you guys think it is?
I thought it was to bring the entire community together.
Yeah, me too. I was like,
to participate in the Open.
Okay, so we can all suffer together.
Okay. So the Open it's a two-forked thing that it has to do. It is bring everyone together to test everyone together and put us all in the same community of what it is that we do. And it's also to test the qualifiers, right? So we're trying to qualify people to the next stage. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool on this part over here. Like, fine, that's the competition part. But this part over here, if we are the community of CrossFit, what do CrossFitters do?
Hard things.
Like, what is our mantra? What are we trying? We just trying to get abs? Are we trying to just lose weight? No. What are we trying to do?
Hard fucking shit all the time, no matter what.
We do that, but that's not what drives us. That's not our guiding light, because every workout wants to be something hard or whatever. Orange Theory does hard stuff too to certain people. Like, you can say that, but they don't do what we do. And what do? We're testing fitness. We've defined fitness. We've shown what fitness is. We have our models of fitness. We have the Hopper model. We have the 10 physical traits. We have the energy systems and how they work and how they operate. Mm-hmm. You have 3 workouts. There should be a long one, a medium one, a short one. There should be something heavy. There should be something light. There should be something body weight. There should be something high skilled, low skilled, moderate skilled, moderate skilled, and low skill. And if there are people that aren't able to make those, they're not able to make the weight, they're not able to make the skill. Okay, if you can't or don't want to do that, guess what? They have a scaled division. And if you can't do that because you're not ready yet, guess what? They have a foundations division. Mm-hmm. So with those divisions in there, why did we do 3 of the workouts that are exactly the same?
So then should there be a standardized test every single year that is
No.
the same? No. So you're still fine with it being varied and changed and everything like that because of the scaled and the foundations, but you still need to make that original test a test of fitness,
Right.
not the state. Okay.
There are we talk about how many ways can you scale a movement? What do we say?
So many ways.
Infinitely scalable.
Yeah, infinitely
So many.
scalable.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if our movement is infinitely scalable, how can I not scale infinitely workouts for 3 weeks?
Fair.
Like, I mean, like, and this is as a programmer, like, programmers love to do this shit. Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, that is the programming nerds that are out there. Me, Chase, JR. I mean, part of me wants to say the old Dave. I don't know if I should say that out loud, but like part of me wants to say the old Dave because I think that the programming this year, I felt like it was. There are some CrossFit gyms out there that they cater to their soccer moms. And when you do that, everybody gets RX. Everybody RX. Why is that? Because everybody only had to do, I don't know, 3 pull-ups and throw a 14-pound wall ball to the 9-foot target. And instead of being like, okay, what happened to program for the best and we scale for the rest? And not that the open should be games like games athlete where they're the only ones and everyone else gets something. I'm not saying that, but we've had there's stopgate workouts you can do time wise, weight wise, movement wise. Like I really wanted the second one to be the long one, and if that, check this out for the second one. The second one, 5 rounds, 20-minute time cap. Do the same thing.
I was thinking he was gonna do like a 20-minute something.
Sure, he would do that because like, why would you do the long one at Wodapalooza? I mean, it worked out fine at Wodapalooza, but like, I just didn't think that would have been the case. But if you had 5, and this is how you set up all of the gymnastic, because was there a gymnastic at the end? Nope. So you totally could have done it this way, but you could have gone every single round is the 80 feet and the 20 snatches, and you go 20 toes to bar. Next one is 20 pull-ups. Next one is 20 chest to bar. Next one is 20 bar muscle-ups. Then you get to your ring muscle-ups.
Ooh.
Because now, all of those things matter. You're not going to have people that can't do ring muscle-ups that they're going to race super fast to get through the chest to bar, and then they're going to wait for 8 minutes of, well, I'm going to try to get one. I mean, I'm glad that they tried. I'm glad that they got the opportunity to try because a lot of times people don't do that. Yeah. But it would have at least, okay, now at least threw all the gymnastics in there. You know, I mean, we didn't have the handstand pushes, but I mean, we put a bunch of other stuff in there. And then there needed to be some weight in there. There had to be some weight. We've had 315 pounds in the open.
Yeah, I was going to bring this up. It's Joe, 1986. What's up, bro? The first open I signed up for had 315-pound cleans, and I was like, WTF.
I mean, granted, you had to get there, but yes, I mean, it was heavy.
That wasn't, was it 26? It wasn't. That wasn't 2016, was it? I feel like there was one because I got to the heavy bar cleans.
They did. I feel like it was the one he's talking about. It's the toe to bar double under squat clean one, and it was like 15, then 13, and then 11, then 9, then 7,
okay,
then 5, and then unlimited. That style is one of the best open workout styles because
was that the Dan Bailey one in the garage with BKG? Yeah. I remember that.
So that was one of the best ones because of the style that was set up. You have some gymnastic-y skill in there with the toes bar, and if you are good enough in the workout, you're going to do a lot of toes to bar. But it was the weight that really was hitting people. So you had that. Now, if you couldn't do that, then you could go and do the scale division, and the weights were way down, and it was totally different. So, like, that is how you do it. It allows everyone to play, the majority to play, not everyone, the majority to play. They'll get to a certain point. I mean, because I would regularly tell our members, I'm like, hey, there is a scale division. You guys all know that. I am saying that no matter what, you should try to do the RX. And here's the reason why. Today is not to increase your fitness level. You're not trying to get a good workout today. You're trying to test yourself. So maybe you get into a situation where it's a movement that you can't do yet. You don't know how to do it. You haven't done one in forever, but now you're going to get stuck on this one part and you're going to sit there for the next 15 minutes trying to get whatever, with people yelling at you and all that intensity and that emotion that is what gets people to get their first whatever. It happens. It's happened every we've done the open. The other thing is like, okay, you could do one rep in the RX division. Maybe it starts off with burpees. You do one burpee and you stop. You just beat the world record of the scale division.
Yep.
And
it's like, who cares? So if that is already in play, why would we still be so concerned with trying to make sure that we can include everybody and everybody can do it and it's going to be great. We're going to have so much fun because everyone's going to be able to do all the movements. But hey, we'll throw a ring muscle ups in there just to see if you can do it. And that's it. That's it. There's so much between that and the other things.
Yeah. I would have loved one where it was kind of like the 16.2 that you were talking about. Like it's like a single clean or it's a very small number of cleans, but it's really heavy. You got to do a bunch of shit. Like I don't see many of those workouts. We see them at the games. Like there was the one, wasn't like the running one where they had to run to the rig and back or whatever. And then they were able to do, what was it? As many heavy shoulder overhead or something like that.
Right.
Like those ones are really cool. Normally we see where you have to move a heavy barbell a lot before you get to go, before you move on to the next movement. I would have loved to have seen something like that where it's like, I don't know, double unders, like 50 or 60 double unders into some sort of heavy clean because it's my favorite lift.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't think it's appropriate to have a 1 rep max lift in there. I think that is especially when you have only 3 events. Like I just think that's the most idiotic thing to do.
So you didn't like the heavy complexes that we ever did?
No, I mean, if you're gonna do a complex, that makes more sense.
Oh, okay.
Like it fits better, just because it's not just pure where you just get some big beefy athlete and they can lift it up and they're like 80,000th on this and 75,000th, and then all of a sudden they're third because they're like Thor
Super
from
strong.
one of the strongmen or something like that.
The ones that I remember that the one with the pistols, there were pistols in the open, and you could, if you got one pistol, you were thousands ahead of anybody and that actually meant a lot to me. I think I got like 6.
Yes.
And I was so pumped for that. And they were the ugliest pistols. You never want to see a 6-foot tall woman that weighs 185 pounds do pistols, but I did it and it was awesome. And like, that made me feel so awesome. Same with the bar muscle ups.
Right.
When I first got like 4 bar muscle ups and I was so pumped and it put me like, so, but that's okay though, right? Like, is that the time of year where it doesn't matter if you get the entire stimulus of the workout and it
has nothing to do about stimulus. Doesn't mean a damn thing in the open.
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing at all. Like when you're training, there's a stimulus for that particular workout. I don't give a shit what the stimulus is. I want to see how fast you can go, how many you can do. Like if the stimulus is 3, 2, 1, get your ass going. 3, 2, 1, lift the bar off the ground. It's like, what's the stimulus of a 100-yard dash? The race. That's like the race. Like go. We're not training right now. We're racing, and there is a massive difference between the two. I don't think that people should. This is one of the things that we talk about. Some people will say that high intensity is too much if you do it too often, and it's funny because there have been people in the CrossFit space that have made mention of that, which is shocking to me, especially some of the people that have said that, like Pat Sherwood has said that a couple times, and I'm like, okay, just because you're getting older doesn't mean that the methodology changes.
Right.
And I think that people have forgotten that like intensity, when we're talking high intensity, that's relative intensity, relative to you, the person, relative to you, that particular day, relative to you. Maybe you're sick. Maybe you haven't been sleeping. Maybe you have a newborn. Like the relative intensity is going to be very different. And the coach now is going to design, like when I'm programming, I'm designing workouts So like it will be hard, but it's not going to be high intensity because you're not going to be able to move very fast because the weight's heavy. Like when you're standing there looking at the bar, you're like, whoo, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get, like, you're just resting.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like you're resting right there. That's not high intensity. You're not doing a lot of work in a short amount of time. Yep. But that's also like, I know I can see as I'm programming, I know what people are doing throughout the week or the couple weeks in it, before that to see, okay, this one should be high intensity. Today it's going to be lighter and they're going to be moving. There is no reason for them to stop. And I'll make it interval. So like now they're going to have rest that's built into it. So now it's even going to make it even worse. So we're going to like really ramp it up where they don't get a chance to pace it. Like the programmer can design that stuff. If it's all light, like, okay, cool. We have high intensity, but high intensity doesn't equal all 10 physical traits either. And I think that there were a lot of things that were missed. And sure, they were fun, and yes, they were hard, and yes, they were disgusting, in a hard, fun CrossFit sort of way. Like I get all that, but as a coach, as a programmer, as a CrossFit nerd, as a OG, as someone that believes in everything that the methodology of CrossFit is, and that is me, and I joke about it a lot. Like with Chase and with JR, and I'm like, man, I am more CrossFit than CrossFit is CrossFit, because I think that they forgot. Like I don't have anything skewing me to as far as the methodology goes. There's no political anythings that I have to deal with to know that constantly varied functional movements at a high intensity brings about increased work capacity across broad times and modal domains. Stronger people are harder to kill and lift large loads long distances quickly. Like we have all the things. Where did they all go? How did we forget those are what make us? And everything that we do should have that. That is our guiding light. And that is the downfall that I feel that happened with the Open. I'm not saying that it wasn't successful. I'm not saying that it wasn't fun. I'm not saying that we didn't have great participation, because we did. And that was awesome, because as a group, we needed it. I just think that the programming was done in a way that, if that continues like that, then what is the difference between us and F45?
So you think go back to the 5-week Open, even though that might be stressful for gym owners?
No, just be a better programmer and program where you can use 3 events and do it in a well-rounded way. It can be done. It can be done, is what I'm saying. The 5 weeks is tough. It is a long time for affiliate owners. A long time.
That's what they all say. Yeah.
Yeah. And I get it. And I really even like the idea that, like, okay, the quarterfinals is the next part of that, but that doesn't mean that we forego correct programming to get into the quarterfinal, just because to say that, well, in the next stage, we'll be able to round out those whatever. I go, okay, well, then the only people who get the rounded test is 25% of the people. But CrossFitters, we were told this is our annual, all of us, not 25% of us, all of us, our test of fitness, our annual test of fitness. And 75% didn't get it. And that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks, I think.
I mean, I got the high intensity part.
No, totally. I mean, they were shitty. Ass kicked. They were shitty. They were so... Like yeah, I mean, you're on your back on a lot of them, and it's like, and I get it, but hard doesn't mean that it was done right. I don't think, because High Rocks is hard. Right. Ask people to do High Rocks. That's hard. If you're gonna go and run all those times, it's hard. Cool. So Spartan Race. So is an Orange Theory thing. So is a spin class. If you get in on a spin class, but those are not what we do, and that's the difference, and that's the part that I have a hard time with, where. And this is the age thing coming out, where like the older you get, the more like you start sitting on your porch yelling. There's like a couple things that really piss you off. Some kids, you're walking across your lawn, someone's music is too loud or whatever, and you're damn kids. Like, get it right. It's one thing. 10 physical traits of fitness. well-rounded test of fitness. Come on. What is this crap? I mean, like, come on. That
please tape yourself when that actually happens to you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
But
other than that, but I don't want you to think that I didn't think it was fun. I do think it was fun. It was great to see a lot of people having a good time, but
was your expectation also higher because it is the 20th year? I feel like as much as this year has felt amazing from the years that we've had before, like I feel like everybody's back. Like they're even at the gym that I am at now, because I'm actually back in an affiliate, and all of the members that I used to train with now are also coming back. Like it's this feeling that like everybody's coming back to the CrossFit gym. And it's the 20th year. And then they had all the really cool places for the announcements, and they had all the athletes, and like the announcements were great, and Dave was great and everything like that. Was there a higher expectation that, you know, the nerds of CrossFit, the programmers of CrossFit kind of had of like, okay, like this is a 20th year. He's going to come out and better come out with some really cool shit. And then you were disappointed because it wasn't the cool shit that you thought maybe the 20th year was gonna bring.
Yeah, I think I'm probably like it's a good analogy. And I hope none of my kids ever felt this way. The kid of the divorced parents who's waiting for the one parent to always say that I'll be there for the show, I'll be there for the game, and they never show up.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that, but they said they're gonna be here this time. They said it was gonna be awesome. Nope. Sorry, son. They couldn't make it today. Okay, what about next year? They said they're gonna come. It's gonna be so great. Nope. Oh, sorry, son. Yeah, you know, they just wanted to be all inclusive for everybody. But next year it's gonna be great because they said that it's gonna be great programming and we're back on track, everybody, because Chase and Bill said that we're back on track. Nope. Not back on track. And I keep picking up my flag every single fucking year, like 17 years or whatever. The thing's tattered and all messed up and, you know, muddy and everything else. But I keep picking it up because if I believe in that name so much. Probably maybe more than I should. Maybe it's like you talk about like getting older and where certain things stick, like loyalties to me are massive. When someone who you thought was important is like all of a sudden their loyalties go right out the window, like that pisses me off so bad. And I am loyal to CrossFit, and I feel that what happened is CrossFit is now not become loyal to, not that they have to be loyal to me, but like to the methodology, which is what I embody, and like everything about that. I love everything about that, and I will stand toe to toe with any trainer, with any other fitness program or methodology or protocol or whatever, and know that like I have tried and messed with all of your stuff, and they all have their place, but they're good to a point. And this is the only one that I have seen never fail, ever fail, until all of a sudden you're not doing it anymore. Yep. And that's what I don't want to have happen. I don't want us to water down what we do. We should lean into how hard it is. We should lean into, you don't want to do it? Cool. We didn't want you here anyway. Like we should lean into that, not, no, but seriously, come on in. It'll be great. We'll all hold hands. We could put on an orange light.
Oh my God.
You can.
You really hate Orange Theory, don't you?
We could be B37. How about that? It'll be great. We could totally do it.
Here's your GPL1 or GLP1 or whatever.
Take your GLP1s and come on out for the flow rocks. We're doing flow rocks, guys. Flow rocks. Because everyone can. And it's great. And everyone's doing it. And like even the stuff about, you know, the Hiller pulled that thing out about the Hyrox guy that got all pissed, and Hunter getting all pissed off at Hiller or anyone in CrossFit talking about the old lady that's not squatting down all the way. It's like, you're not doing the lift. You're not even doing what you're supposed to be doing. Cool, you're out here doing it, but you should not, like, were you going to get an award for that? For what? You didn't do it. You didn't do it. I just heard, oh my God, I started making a video. Oh, no. And it was going to be this rant that I was going to do. And then I'm like, Bill, put your damn phone down. Just stop.
Man,
like, cause I just
please start doing rant videos. Do Bill Grundler rant videos. That would be amazing.
LA Marathon. This past, I think it was like at the end of February or beginning of March or whatever. They told people that because it was hot out.
Great. That would be
hot
great.
out. 82 degrees. They could stop at mile 18 and they would still get a medal saying that they completed the marathon.
Shut up.
No. Yeah.
That's where we are right now. That is where we are. The second you started racing that line on whatever, like, this is what it is, you either do it or you don't. And if you didn't do it, like, you're not a bad person. You didn't do it though.
Right.
And we have gotten so far away from that everything now is like that. Everything. And I can't deal with that because I now am one of those, like, I draw the line. And all it does is it just makes you the asshole. And I don't care. But, like, I mean, whatever,
Let me, I have a very important question.
Bill for CEO.
Facts.
You'd get my vote.
And you should actually do, what was the lawn thing?
Yes, what Bernie said.
Bernie said that you should do Bill CrossFit comedy shorts, Bill on his lawn.
Keep the damn chalk in the buckets. Shit. Why do you have to walk around with the chalk when you're chalking your hands like that?
You don't need
not
chalk
like
to
a
run.
snow globe. What are you doing over there?
Oh, come on. That would be amazing.
You don't need chalk to run.
Oh, shit. Maybe I should do that.
Oh, man.
Okay. All right. I will. I will make an AI old man version of me, and I'll start doing these things, and I'll just start putting those. That would be really fucking funny because it won't take much.
Bill on the lawn, though.
Bill on the lawn.
Bill on the lawn.
Yeah.
All right.
Facts.
I'm so ready.
Dude, I'm gonna, like, have him on a chair, like.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
No, you don't drink water in the middle of the workout. It's 8 minutes long. You're not dehydrated. Fuck.
And no shirt. Yeah, just no shirt out here. Yeah.
I'm on it. I'm gonna do that. That'll be because I don't even think it'll take long to do. I'll just do like little one-liner deals, little like 15-second deals.
Oh my god, you're gonna go viral. This is what's gonna take you viral. Cool. This is gonna be so good.
You will be CEO.
Yes.
Judge Reeves, what's up, my guy? Tell wifey I said hi. I have no business in quarters, but yes, top 13%. Congratulations, dude.
No, you do. Awesome. 13%. What are you talking about?
That's awesome.
You're not 25%. I had dude. I don't know if I coach this girl Laura. I can't remember what state she's in. It's back east somewhere. I never know where my people are. That I just coach them. I don't really know like where they are. I just like coach them. She had a rough year. Got sick. Was dealing with a bunch of stress stuff and everything. And she's like, I'm just so ready for the open to be done. I'm just tired of this, and I just want to get back on track. She made it by 9 places.
That is awesome.
9 places, and I go,
you're not
like
done yet.
Looks like you're still in. She's like, what? She's like, wait a minute. Am I above the line or below the line on this? Because I can't tell, and like my brain is like getting all pissed off right now. I'm like, I don't know. I think you're still in. She's like, man, I don't know how. She's like, I have no business being in, but okay. It's like, it's
well,
awesome.
Our boy Joseph that you just met, he made it. He's in the 55 to 59 division, and so he needs like little pep talk or whatever. But he did great. We're excited for him, and
this is the RX division, not the short stature
It's
division.
it's not the
It's,
division
you know,
tater tot one.
it's,
It's his own. It's the actual 55 to 59 division. So
my gosh.
we're pumped for him. 45 to 49. My bad, dude. Sorry. 40. He's in the 45 to 49. Let's go, Joseph.
You serious? Wow.
Wow.
That's like, wow. Hey, so when are you due? That's about what that was. That was like on the same level as that.
Yeah.
God, you look great for pregnant. You're glowing. What? Wow.
Joseph's my guy, man. I'm sorry, bro. I love you.
Totally.
I love you.
No idea how old you are. You got to be at least like 87 or something. But it's cool. I got you. You're my bro.
That's right.
You're my great grand bro.
I'm here with him for life. Joseph for life.
That's it.
Shit, I'm sorry.
I thought we figured this out when we met.
We did. I don't know what happened to me just now. That's fine. That's a low blow, Colleen. Damn. What's up, Grant? What's going on? Oh crap. Okay, that was fun. Let's have some more fun. Let's talk about Waza real quick.
Okay. All right.
I'm taking my ball and going home.
No,
I love
not.
you, Joseph.
No, you're not.
You're my favorite.
You're not.
Of all time. Wodapalooza. Thoughts?
Yeah, I felt so bad for those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Chase have done Wodapalooza so many years with so many like lots of rain and lots of storms and having to pause things and worried if like stuff was gonna blow off and whatever. From what I could see and what I heard from everyone, it was the worst it's ever been, and that is part of me has to think on some level that there is always going to be, or that you should have, with having this happen so many times, that there's always a backup plan. Mm-hmm. There should always be a backup plan. And I don't know if shocked is the right word, maybe bummed is the right word, that like they had to scramble to figure out what to do when all of that was going down like that. Like even, I mean, I guess it was Chase's idea to have everybody do the open workout for Wodapalooza in like affiliates, have them to go to the affiliates and do like the final and do like those sort of things. Mm-hmm. Like that should, I would think that should be an automatic. Like if we can't make this happen, if something happens, can we come to your, I mean, like it doesn't have to get all 95,000 people competing that are there to do all the stuff, but like when you're promising money and you're promising sponsors and like you got to make that stuff work. And the priority is not the broadcast. I mean, that's an expensive part of it for sure. But the priority is getting these people to have these races so that the prize money can happen. I mean, everyone's going to have their phone. So there's going to be plenty of sponsorship opportunities for people to get their videos in and getting their athlete with the video and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I think that, I mean, to that level, yeah, you almost have to always have a backup workout kind of in play. Like I was watching the videos of them on the complex one where they had to do the pull-ups and they had the vest on and it was like typhoon storming.
Yep. Yeah.
Like, man, they stopped Wodapalooza one time when it was drizzling and they were going to be doing chest to bar pull-ups, and it wasn't even like that at all. And they stopped everyone and they were drying the bars and they're hanging towels over the bar. Like it was raining so hard that the camera, you couldn't even see it because the rain was hitting the camera so hard. And I mean, I get it. Everyone's in there competing, but I don't know. It just seems like those sort of contingencies, if you're going to be outside, can't sometimes like, well, maybe we'll come up with it. No, you always have to think about that. I just think that's important. Yeah. So I was bummed for them. I hope that's not too much of a black eye on them money wise, and people wanting to come.
I was going to ask you that. Do you think that deters anybody? Like, just vendors, athletes, for the chance that that might happen again, that they don't like take a risk to spend the money because they fear that they're not going to get the entire weekend?
Well, I mean, I think for a lot of like the top name athletes, it's not them that are paying to go out; it's the sponsors that are paying to go out. So I could see a sponsor being like, maybe we'll sit this one out. You're just going there for fun anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's save it for Rogue when it's inside. You know, something like that. But you know, but as far as not the elite levels, but everyone else, the RX, the intermediate scale, the masters. I mean, they don't want to pay them. It's not cheap to go to those things. If you're going to be there for a handful of days, you know, in a big city like that, where all the hotels are going to be just packed and all the Airbnbs are going to be packed, and they know that they can, you know, up the price on all those things, and then you're going to have to fly out there, plus do that, plus you're taking time off work, all of the things, and then not be able to get an opportunity to do anything like that. That's tough. That's really, really difficult. So I mean, I could see people not wanting to come just in case.
Well, and people are asking for their money back too.
Yeah,
and I don't think that they should get it, because the thing is that money. It's not like that money's going to Dylan's like hot ride that he's going to be riding down the street after this. It's to pay for all of the shit that went down. And the thing is that everybody lost money. Wodapalooza lost money. The vendors lost money. The athletes lost money. The participants lost money. So to say that you know, trying to ask for your money back, it's like, well, no. Like, it wasn't raining in the beginning and it started. So no, like, sorry, it doesn't work that way. It's not like, I don't think anyway.
I would think the only reason why, and maybe I'm wrong, you can beat me up for this, but the only reason is because the top athletes made all their money and they didn't have to do all of the weekend. Which, okay, fine. The races were amazing. There were some races that were amazing, right? Like the elite women teams, that end race between Daniel Brandon's team and Paige Powers' team, that was phenomenal.
So good. And the men too.
The men too. The Lucy Campbell and that race for the women.
Oh, the handstand walk.
That was also fire. Like it was so good. So like you got a really good storyline for a lot of it.
For the elites though. And so I think that kind of what Bill was saying, I think that the conversation is very different because it's more of the conversation with the sponsors for the elite athletes, whereas the everyday, you know, all the other divisions, people that were literally just there to, you know, watch and not even necessarily participate in the event, but just be there. I think that's more of what and I could be wrong, but this is like what I've heard is that it's more of them having feelings about not being able to complete the event. Some of them not being able to do many of them because of the rain. It just happened to be during their heat when the rain was awful. Maybe the first two heats got to go in whatever age group or whatever level, but the top ones weren't able to go, or vice versa, or whatever it was. They have more of an issue with that. But I have two questions with that. When you sign up for an event, you're taking that risk knowing, especially with Wodapalooza's history, that it's more likely than not that it's going to be very rainy. Like there are going to be delays, that things are going to change. And so doesn't that fall on accountability wise of knowing that it's possible that things could happen? Yes, this is a whole nother level. Like you were saying, like Chase was saying, this was probably the worst rain that they've ever gotten. Like this is literally, and there's nothing that anybody can do about that. So shouldn't there be a little bit of accountability and understanding that things can change, things can happen?
I think that when you are, and I'm taking the elites out, we'll go everybody else.
Okay.
For the mass majority of people that are there, you are paying, when you boil it all down, you're paying for the experience of being at the Wodapalooza competition. That's what you're paying for. There are very, 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 very few that get to win their division and get whatever little amount of money that they have to get. Like, I understand that there's some money involved in it. And okay, I get it. But generally speaking, most won't get that. So what they're paying for is the opportunity to go and be involved in the competition that year. if that means that there's a typhoon that particular year, well, then you get to say, hey, man, back in 2026 when they had the typhoon, like we were right there and there was lightning coming down all over the place. And, so-and-so slipped off the bar because it was crazy. And this thing happened over here. I mean, like I remember still, and if you talk to some old school people, old school competitive CrossFitters, they remember trying to do a snatch event in the rain. And the hands were sliding out. And they're like, dude, I couldn't even keep the bar over my head because of how it was sitting. That's what they talk about. They don't talk about how they place. They don't talk about like, oh, well, in this one heat, so-and-so was so-and-so, and they did this and that. They remember the experience of the whole thing. And so I think, I think generally speaking, you have until the day of to ask for your money back. But like once the day, like it's the day, like, sorry, like, I mean, things have been paid for already.
Yeah. Because you saw videos of people going to, even though everything was canceled or delayed or whatever, people were going to the athletes area and completing 26.3 because they were like, I'm not going to sit around and wait to possibly not be raining. And then they didn't even probably think about reaching out to affiliates on their own and asking if it would be something that they could do. Like that was a great option for that.
Yeah.
I love you, Buff Savon.
But they took it upon themselves to go do that. So then my next question is Wodapalooza too big? Is there too many things going on at once without a backup plan like you're talking about to be able to navigate all the people that are there?
I don't think it's too big for that. I think it's just the backup plan in general for most events is not as heavily thought out as what the initial event is. So I don't think that they spend as much time thinking about that part. They may think, okay, if it's a little bit of rain, then maybe we can switch this movement to here. But like if the shit hits, I mean, they're right on the sand. There's nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. So if like you always, I think you should always think, what is the absolute worst case scenario? Because that's the one that you have to be ready for. The easy stuff is easy to make little swaps and switches and little exchanges and changes off here and that sort of thing. But like when it's a big thing, that's where you want to have something in the back. And even if it's like maybe it is I mean, maybe now the backup plan is the affiliates. So what they do is they have 5 affiliates that they have access to, that they know square footage is about a certain amount, whatever that might be. And then they're like, hey, if things go haywire, can we count on you? Cool. I mean, I think as affiliates, I think the affiliates around there would be like, dude, yeah, put me on the backup plan. Are you kidding me? We get to house Wodapalooza? Sure, absolutely. So then at least you have that. You figure out like, okay, if it happens at this event, can we do it there? If it happens at this event, can we do it here? If it happens at this event when it has the beach run in it, can we change it around to where also we're not doing that part, but we can still get this? Can we still make that work? And it's got to be every single workout that's like restructured and replanned that way ahead of time, so that when it happens, you can make it on. You can be like, bam, ready to go, kind of a thing. I don't think that they're too big for that. I think what there is it most. I mean, I was with NCC, and it was the same sort of thing kind of happened too. They got rained out one time, and they're trying to figure out like, oh shoot, well, okay, we're supposed to be doing pull-ups. We can't even get on the rig now. What are we going to do? It's like, oh, okay, we'll pull the bars back out. We'll have them do deadlifts. We'll have them do this thing or that thing because it's not a clean, can't snatch, but we can have them do deadlifts. So you got to think about that. And then the next year, that was what they thought. Like right away, they're like, okay, if this event doesn't work, we'll switch it like this. If this event doesn't work, we'll switch it like this. If this one doesn't work, we'll switch it like that. And you have that backup just in case, which is, I mean, it saves you embarrassment. It saves you time and stress. It saves, I mean, you tell all the athletes like, hey, we got you. Got a plan. It doesn't matter what happens. Everything lights up. It's on fire right now. Cool. We know this other place we're going to go. Just don't get burned. Come on over here, and we'll be good to go. So, dude, CrossFit, you're starting to like. This is the first time I've ever gotten like clues of who you are and the age group that you're in. Because man, you're throwing some old school stuff out there, which is starting to make me. I'm bringing it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That right there, that was 2012. That was a long time ago, right there. Just saying. I got my eye on you.
CrossFit got annoyed with me the other night, but we're still buddies. Love CrossFit.
What'd you do?
I don't know.
Talking politics.
I was talking politics, and I triggered. I'm old as fuck. Oh, I'm sorry, CrossFit, but I love you.
I'm just old. I'm not old as fuck. I'm just old.
CrossFit walked with Moses, and he's mad at me right now for a little bit. But I'll make amends. I'll do amends. Gabe with the mic just jumped on. Didn't know I was walking into a Magic Mike show.
Sorry.
What's up, Gabe?
I do have my fire helmet over here, though. I don't know if you can see. I do have my.
Don't put that on. If you put that on right now, Trish is gonna lose her fucking mind if you wait.
I think everybody will. Everybody will.
Gosh.
Yep.
And just to get to the like
drama,
get to the drama part of Wodapalooza. Why do you actually did you follow any of this? Why do you think Hiller actually left? I can.
I honestly don't know. I've heard all the speculation stuff, and I haven't talked to him about it. I do know that he will. I mean, we've seen him like go to like Korea and do stuff on his own, and just kind of like he kind of maneuvers his own way around. I don't know exactly what he was paid to do or not to do, or what the caveats were, what you could do, what you couldn't do, where you were allowed to be or weren't allowed to be. If he was given carte blanche to go wherever and then he wasn't, yeah, I'd be pissed too. I don't know if I would have left necessarily. I will say that I am personally really bummed. Saddened is probably the better word. That my group, all those guys, are fractured right now. That bums me out. It really does. I hate seeing like our group that we were all in the same group,
right?
That are man slashing at each other. I just don't. I don't think it's needed. It bums me out. I mean, I still like all the guys on both sides. I don't. With all the good things that group has done, the last thing I want is for that group to be getting looks and likes and paying attention because they're just smacking at each other.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I don't want to see that. I don't like seeing that. It bums me out. It bums me out. So, like, what did he do? I don't know. I mean, Hiller's always been kind of a lone wolfy kind of guy. I mean, we would do NCC stuff and we'd all be in our Airbnb, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go get a hotel." Okay, but I just figured that was just him. You know what I mean? So yeah. I don't know all the ins and outs. I hear all the speculation, but at the same time, we've also gotten really good at like being very loud about speculations, and it bums me out.
The one thing that I've as I've learned by watching all the podcasts and hanging out with the chat and whatever, is that the storyline mostly is that like dudes can fight with each other and then they just can go hang out and have a beer afterwards and they're fine, right? Or they can go work out or chop a tree down and they're fine.
Right.
And this is the first time I've ever seen it not be that. And So I'm kind of like, well, wait, what just happened? Like guys are supposed to, like guys have feelings. Like what is happening right now? You told us a million times about compartmentalizing shit. And I'm just like, wait, what's going on? It's supposed to be us with the feelings. Like, wait, you said this to me. Why didn't you talk to me about this? Like, I'm so confused watching dudes do it.
I will say this group a year ago. I said something. Is either to Sevon or to Chase. I can't remember. Or maybe I actually threw it into the chat. I don't remember. I have been and have always been probably the quietest in the group. Like everyone is just talking all the time, and I just don't have the time to be on 257 messages.
I can only imagine.
I can't
even imagine.
That's way too many fucking people.
Right. I could. I had a hard time. So I mean, I would see the stuff. I'd kind of be able to scroll through it, but I wouldn't jump in there unless it was something that like, I don't know, that I felt strongly about, or that I really wanted to, it's something that like meant something to me. Like I don't give a shit about the drama stuff. I don't care who, like Danielle Brandon took it up. Like, cool, go do your thing, man. I don't give a shit. I don't care, you know, if you went out with this dude and with that dude. I don't care. I don't care what coach sleeps with what I don't care. Like it means
that's me, Colleen, and Jenny on Sevon's on Sunday. Don't right. This show. Yeah, it's not.
I don't give a shit. I have so many things going on in my own world that like that noise to me is just like static. It's just,
yeah.
So like it just doesn't faze me. I don't care. But what the group had like a year ago, and I said it, I think, to the group. I can't remember. But it was, what I liked most about the group was we had a lot of different characters with a lot of different opinions, and whether we agreed with each other or not, we could like say whatever we wanted to say, but knew that it was like, all right, but at the end of the day, like, you're going to think whatever you think, and I'm going to think whatever I think. So whatever, go fuck yourself, and cool, we're good. Move on. And it is always, I've seen it be that way a lot for a long time, that group. And then, you know, there were a handful of things that started happening where there were, I think what it was there were sides that started it looked like there were sides that were kind of splitting. And that's where someone hopped out and someone else hopped out, and then things kind of started fracturing. And then it looked like it turned into, and this is optics, but it looked like it turned into like an us versus them kind of a thing. So when one of the us says to one of the them, and they're like, well, so-and-so, they just left. Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, you're saying it and you're making it sound good, but maybe that's not what happened. And again, like, I don't know. And I've pulled back from all that because I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want any of that, man. Like I don't have the desire. I don't have the time to get in the middle of things that I just don't think are important. Like if someone doesn't want to be in the group, okay, cool, dude, don't be in the group. I don't care.
Right.
You want to be in the group? Cool. I don't care.
Right.
Like unless you specifically are going to be a dick to me personally, then I'll care. But like with everyone just being an asshole to each other and poking and talking shit and doing, it's not my realm. I don't deal with that. I have my own things in my own world that I got to deal with, and I don't want to deal with them. I don't want to deal with that. It's not them in particular. Like I hear all the things. And like I said, like I don't have any ill feelings on Hillary. I don't have any ill feelings on Sevon. I don't have any ill feelings on John Young. I don't have any ill feelings on Taylor Self. I don't have any ill feelings on nobody. Pedro, nobody. One-on-one, like I'm cool with whoever.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't care enough about the situation to take a stance on your side. It doesn't matter to me. So I don't. Yeah, it bums me out. It bums me out.
Yeah,
especially with that group. I mean, the last thing that group needs to have. That group has been the battering ram into the middle of all the stupid shit that's gone in with CrossFit. And now all of a sudden they are talking at each other and everyone else is talking at them instead of the other thing. And it's just sad. It's sad.
Yep. I hear you. That's how we felt too. We had a whole feeling session about a week or two ago.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have liked it. You wouldn't have wanted to be there, wasn't it?
Hey man, I'm a very passionate, emotional Italian guy. You know, I'm very masculine, but like I'm not afraid of my feelings anymore. You know, I'm not that guy. I'm not that 35-year-old Bill anymore or anything like that. So.
You know, when he came on the show for the first time, he was like, I compartmentalize everything. I have no feelings. And now
I did compartmentalize. That was my protection. That was my protection. I don't have that anymore.
He's been a guest on our show many times, and now he's got feelings. So that's what happens when you hang out with two women all the time.
Sorry, bro.
It's okay. My poor wife is dealing with feelings now too, and she doesn't appreciate it.
I don't like it either. I'm not a fan at all. She'll be like, babe, how do you feel about this? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I want to talk about it.
Is there a name for this one? I don't know about this one. What do we call this one? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
There was one time when she was like, these feelings, they suck.
God.
I don't want any of them.
So much fucking work. Will, you're making me have feelings now too. I don't want that. You're like, oh my God.
You know what they say, like feelings aren't facts. You just gotta watch them go by. I acknowledge you and I just let you go.
Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of what I see now.
Yeah, but I'm married to a woman. They never let it go.
That's her thing.
Okay.
You gotta do your thing.
Don't look at me like you're looking at me off camera.
We want to do this live on a podcast right now.
Bring it. Come on in, ladies. Let's talk. Come in. Let's talk. Welcome to Bill's show. Welcome to Bill's show. Bill's therapy hour.
He's got the right voice for it.
He does. I just see him sitting on the chair. You know how the therapist just sits back on the chair with the note? Yes.
And how does that make you feel? And Garrett, what do you think when she says that? And how does that make you feel?
we need to charge $1.99 a minute for this shit.
Oh my God.
Well, I was gonna ask because a lot of these therapists now and life coaches and all this type of stuff that put information and
Bill's couch.
Yes. Yes. They're actually going against what therapy really is. Normally therapy, you sit and you talk about the feelings and you stay in those feelings. But now therapists are saying that the more you stay in those feelings, the more you stay in the shit. There's actually
Grundler Things.
Grundler Things podcast. He's just taking over the show.
Stealing the show. Stealing it. Taking it and stealing it.
Do you agree with that? Do you agree with like having this same feelings and fixating on the feelings doesn't actually get to a resolution? Or do you feel like that getting into the root of the feelings does get you the resolution?
I think what happens for most is they sit in the feelings and they think that is, they're trying to react to the feeling instead of what's causing the feeling. So they ruminate and they sit in this, I just feel bad. I feel bad. This is bad. This is not what I want. It's not how it's supposed to be. It's not that I feel bad. I feel. Instead of just going like, okay, why do I feel this way? Because that's the part that's gonna switch it. Mm-hmm. Why do I feel mad at this thing that happened? Why do I feel triggered or bothered, as we like to say on the show?
We do.
About this thing. What is it about that? Do I feel insecure about that? Am I worried that someone's going to leave me because of that? Do I feel less than because of that? Is that affecting me? And is that something that's really that I have to worry about? Is it an ego thing? Is it a confidence thing? Is it a past trauma thing that's sneaking up? Like those kind of things. And most of those, it's a warning sign. It's a warning signal of a trauma. I heard this. Okay. I've heard this one guy talk about this. And yes, I do listen to a lot of woo-woo-y helping yourself kind of stuff. But this guy said most people, when you are in a discussion, the majority of the time people are listening not with their ears, they're listening with their traumas. And that is how they respond to things. Mm-hmm. And so you have to think, okay, if they're going to listen to their traumas, how can I phrase it so their trauma doesn't hear it? Am I talking to like, well, fuck it. It's like this, and you just have to deal with it. Well, okay, that person had you, especially if you know the person. Here's the things that they have that they've had to deal with. So their automatic reaction is going to be because of the trauma, not because of that they're really trying to listen to what's going on or whatever. You know, I think that was when I heard that line, I was like, damn, that's actually really true.
Mm-hmm.
So when people are talking about their feelings, they aren't talking about what is causing the feelings. They're just talking about, I'm angry, I'm pissed, I'm sad, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I am this, I am that, rather than be like, okay, but why? What is it that got you here? Is it a bunch of things? Is it one thing that hit you today? Well, what caused that thing to go? Like those kind of questions. But it doesn't, like those questions are hard unless you're open to have the conversation about it. And for a lot, when you're in the feeling, you can't have that. That's just funny. There's I see Jenny's popped into the chat.
Yep.
There's a what is her name? There is a lady on Instagram. I swear to God, Jenny, I thought that you either had a doppelganger or a sister. And her name is let's see if I can find out. It's where the fuck is it? Lore. See if it pops up here. Oh man. I'm so pissed right now. Like I didn't think I was gonna have to bring this up, but now
no,
it's like it fits perfect.
It's fine.
She looks so much like Jenny. It's crazy.
Is it Dense's jumper?
No.
Oh.
It's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. She talks a lot about relationships, especially like men and women relationships. And it's really interesting the stuff she says. She's like very like traditional wife-ish. So she talks about that masculine, feminine kind of like sides and those types of things.
Oh,
but
Jenny's like, it's probably my sister.
Maybe.
How old is Bill? He hot. Yeah, he is.
34 last week.
There you go.
Happy birthday.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thanks. What now? I can't find. It's like always popping up on my Instagram all the time, and now I can't
Laura
find
Anderson?
it at all. Huh?
Laura Anderson?
Maybe.
She's got an Instagram or she has a YouTube?
She does a YouTube, but all of her stuff. This is what it is right here. Lauren. Her name is Lauren. What's her name? So we can pull it up. Lauren Ponce. Ponce.
All right, Joseph's got it.
Joseph, you're on it.
I mean, she's got a great backstory.
Happy belated birthday, Bill.
Thanks. But a lot of the things she talks about like if your wife is the emotional one, that you can't have. It's hard to have a conversation when they're emotional because they won't hear anything that you're saying. So the only way that you need to figure out a way to be in the conversation and then either one, back off and be like, hey, okay, you're firing at me right now. Let's take like 10 minutes and just like get some space here, come back, take a breath, and then talk. Or be able to be in the conversation and be like, okay, like wait out to where the storm kind of mellows out a little bit and then be able to have the conversation. But if you come off like emotion to logic, there is no connection with that conversation. It will not happen at all, even though both people want it to happen. But it's like Swahili and like Spanish.
That's facts.
That's facts. Like, it's just not going to happen. You know what I mean? So it's just it's really interesting. I mean, I've learned a lot of that stuff like the last, I don't know, 10 years, 5 years, 7 years, somewhere in there.
Oh my God, that does not look like Dents.
Which one are you looking at? It said reminds me of her.
Lauren,
like
I was like that.
Who are we looking at here?
Lauren, this Lauren person.
Well, I don't know. Put it up. I can't even tell you're looking at.
I don't know. It's on my phone. I don't have it on the. Okay, fine. Whatever.
You have the backdoor guy. What the heck are you doing?
He's looking at your pecs right now.
Right here. Like.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Oh.
look like
Oh,
Jenny?
that one
That one does.
does.
Yeah.
That one. Okay, fine. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
that's fair.
So, you know, it's cool. Like she's got a great story. So like there's her story.
Yeah.
The
Like,
one
she
with the
was-
glasses doesn't, but that one in the white shirt on the left, yeah, that okay, fine.
Okay, well,
I
I look
get it.
different without my glasses on too. Like I can't see anything, but like, you know, it happens, man.
It's the
It happens.
chest.
I get you. Yeah, it's the chest.
Maybe.
That's fair.
The blonde hair. I don't know. Who knows? Shit.
That's fair. Thank you, backdoor guy. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Anyway, she had some good stuff on there. Like when they, as far as like, you know, that masculine and feminine like discussion and talking and how to talk and all that kind of. It's just interesting. It's just interesting.
Well, you said
So-
that feelings aren't facts, but
Nope.
you hear a lot of people say my truth and your truth. So how do you meet in the middle when I have a truth and Garrett has a truth, or you have a truth? You know what I mean? Like, how do you meet in the middle when the truths don't match?
Okay, you want to know what your truth is and what the other person's truth is?
Tell
Your
me.
perception and their perception. It's like there's 3 truths to every story. That one, and the real one.
Yep.
And it's everyone, like you can have the exact same scenario and you come at it with your filters, your traumas, your successes, your things that are easy, your strengths, your weaknesses, and now you perceive that situation. It may be no big deal. And then someone else looks at the exact same thing with their traumas, their situations, their whatever, and they're like, I'm fucking out because this is way too difficult. It's way too hard. And those people are like one's like, I'm split, and the other one's like, well, what are you talking about? Wait, it's not a big deal, but it is a big deal for that person. And so that's where, you know, like when you have a partner, when you have someone that you're with, like if your goal is to win the argument, then you lost.
You lost.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not about winning. Like if you're trying to win, you're wasting your time.
Sevon
Like, you're not gonna have to worry about it for very long anyway.
Sevon asked me once something about like being right in an argument, and I was like, well, do you want to be right or do you want to be married? Like, I mean, and that's what I've learned over the years. It's not the goal is not to be right. The goal is to be married.
Right. And well, I mean, okay. And maybe you will be right in one of the situations, but that's not the goal. You're not trying to be right. You know what I mean? Because like when
that's
the
what I'm
thing
saying.
is
Like
someone will fuck up on something. Like
of course.
in every situation, it's not always that the one person is the one that messes everything up all the time. They're like, I never mess up. It's great. You know, it's not like that. And so the thing is, it's like, okay, because the other thing is this, like if you are trying to beat someone down, you're definitely not going to get an apology out of that, or one that's very sincere, where you're trying to move forward, not trying to sweep it under the carpet and just kind of keep on going. And it is it's kind of like with kids. It's like the most rewarding thing, but the hardest thing at the same time. Like when you're with your person, it is the best thing, but when it is not good, it is the fucking worst thing.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Y'all need to watch couples therapy. No, we've been literally just.
Have you not been watching our show? What the heck?
Like,
No,
yeah.
it's right here.
I mean, we've been
your
watching
mom. You're next. I got my
sister wives.
your mom.
Just
You're
watch-
up.
What you need,
Next.
your mom. What you need. What you need, your mom.
I didn't think that you were going to bring up the example of you and Sev. I thought you were going to bring up the example of one of our recent
Does this count as
arguments.
crazy Mexican wives asking for?
One of our recent, not recent, like a couple months ago or whatever, where you looked at me and you were like, so what solution were you looking for? And I was like, nothing. Like I came to fight. Like I wanted to fight with her.
Oh,
that
when we were
day.
fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Okay.
I was like, what could I have done to make this not a
And
fu-
it's
like?
the worst
And she was like,
when they stop you in your
nothing.
tracks. When she asked
was
me
like,
that,
no,
I was like,
she's like, I came here to fuck you up today. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you win.
So what's hard is like depending on. So obviously you're the one that takes like the masculine role in that, right? So she's
Me,
coming
yeah.
to fight. She's pissed, emotional, Like, and when generally speaking, this is a general statement, not for all, of course, my little asterisk
disclaimer.
on that.
Put your disclaimer.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could
But
be
like
accurate,
when women get going, whoom, the red goes up, the claws come out, and it's this.
Facts.
Just hack and slash at everything, right? The way you fight with that is you don't fight.
That's why I stopped.
You're like, I'll be back. I'll talk to you soon.
Yep.
And
that's exactly what she did.
I did. And
Many
then
what are you gonna do? You can't
many times
you can't fight a towel that does this. Like, stand up and fight. Okay. It just doesn't happen, you know? It doesn't happen. So
yeah.
All right.
I didn't win that fight because I felt like shit. So it didn't actually, the only person that it like really fucked up was myself, you know?
I was actually right that night. I was like, oh, there was nothing I could do to fix this? Okay, great. Thanks.
Yeah.
So I'll wait till
you're
you
like,
feel
wow, the
better.
easiest win ever.
Yep.
All right, last little bit of fun before we get out of here. Bill, thank you so much. I need to hear your man version.
Mansplaining?
Yeah, I need your mansplaining for what side of the fence you sit on when it comes to this. Nick Johnston was on Savon's podcast, and he was talking about what Jason Hopper said. There's a clip of Jason Hopper being like, hey, or he's talking to Ricky, I think, and Jay Crouch or whatever, and he is like, I can't lose to my boys. He's like, I'd rather lose to y'all than lose to like James, Dallin, Justin, whatever. And Jay and Ricky were like, no, I'd rather lose to my boys. Like, they'd rather lose to each other than lose to like Jason, Dallin, James, Justin, whatever.
Yeah.
And Nick Johnston brought up a great point. Like, which mentality there is better? Like, I think he thinks the Ricky and Jay Crouch's, like, their mentality of they'd rather lose to each other, their teammates,
right,
than somebody else. But I was kind of thinking about it. I was like, I don't know. Like, because Nick even said something that it could cause a rift between Justin, Jason, like if they get so competitive with each other and don't think of each other as teammates that they could actually like not be friends. I don't see that, but like that's what he was alluding to.
So I come from a wrestling background, and in wrestling, I can physically put my hands on you and win or lose the match. Like, I can physically stop you from doing something. But in CrossFit, all you're doing is racing. You're in lanes, and that person's going to go at whatever speed they can go, and I can't do anything to stop them. So there's really nothing I can do to stop them. They're either going to be faster or I'm going to be faster, whatever the case is. So it's funny when people are talking about wanting to beat someone or not beat someone when they're in lanes next to someone, because they're not physically doing anything to them. It's like, I just went extra fast that day, or you went extra fast that day. But that being said, I do think that what Jason's comment is basically, he sees the four of those guys as the only four. And so he's only competing against those guys. I don't think he sees anybody else as like, it's like, yeah, okay, so if Ricky beats me, like, whatever, like, I don't care. Like, because Ricky's a nobody. You know, I think that's what he's thinking. But like Dallin and Justin and James, like, I mean, and this isn't to say that Ricky isn't in that top tier. Yeah, I mean, depending on what the workouts are, Ricky will be in the top tier.
I mean, he was second.
Right, exactly. But I mean, it depends. Like, Ricky's either gonna like knock it out of the park, or something dumb's gonna happen. He's gonna twist his ankle or something stupid. But I think that when Hopper's talking about that, he knows that those guys are gonna be dealing with each other a lot, and I think that there's a like big brother, little brother kind of a thing that like happens, and I think that they carry that. Whereas when you talk about Ricky and Jay, like, what do those guys do a lot? Like they play rugby. There are a lot of team sporty kind of things. So it's like, no, you live and die for your team. Fuck everybody else. We will fuck everybody else up. If you win, cool. But I'll be right there with you, and we're gonna smack down all the rest of these guys. Like that's kind of how that goes. So I just think that it's kind of who your crew is and how you feel about your crew. It would be tough. Like wrestlers would do this all the time. You wrestle with guys in your room all the time, and then you have to wrestle them off to see who gets that spot, to see who goes. But like, it's like I wrestle you every day. What am I going to have pull out some brand new move or whatever? But when you know that you have that person's number, they know that, like, I mean, they may try to beat you, but you take them down one time, and it's like, well, okay, I guess I'm not going to beat them this time. So you kind of get into that big brother, little brother thing. And I saw I think maybe it was on Sevon's. It was either Sevon's or Dence's, where Joe and Avi, they were in a hotel, and Hopper was coming down, and Dallin was coming down, and they're like, "Hey, do you know who that is?" "Yeah, it's Dallin." "You know who that is?" "Yeah, that's Jason Hopper." Like, "Oh yeah," and Hopper was like, "So who's the alpha? Who's the big dog? Who always wins?" So like, that was the forefront of his comment right there. He's like, what are you talking about, man? Like, you got to be the one. You got to be the one. It's like, that's very obvious. He needs to be the one in that little family so that he can walk around and be the guy. That's just what that looks like to me. I'm not saying that he is, but that's what it looks like. And I mean, he said it going from that comment that you said that he talked about, to where he was like trying to tell the brothers, like, well, okay, who's the alpha? Like, that's obviously, if that's one of the first things that you're saying, that's something that's very on the forefront of your mind right now. Like, I have to be the alpha. I have to be. There's a lot of pressure on that. And that is a good thing. I mean, for him, that's a good thing, but that can be a very bad thing too, because like, if all of a sudden you start getting knocked down, do you have the power to come back out of that? That's a tough place to come out of. Like, I'm not the top dog. I was supposed to be. I was. All the shit that I was talking about, blah 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 blah. Whereas Ricky's not worried about that. It's like, all right, let's go take these guys out. Let's go get them. So, I don't know.
It's gonna be fun this year. That's a tough place to be in. I mean, you already have Justin, who won twice. Everybody said he's never gonna win again, but now he looks like $1 million.
Yeah.
Justin looks great.
Sprague looks like $1 million fucking bucks.
Dude, he was
James
phenomenal.
has been winning so much.
Oh my God. Like, he looks like $1 million. Dallin's the heir apparent.
Still waiting for Dallin to do his thing. Like, I'm still waiting for that. Like, he's got such a baby face.
Yeah.
In the biggest legs of all. That guy's legs are massive. Like, I look at his face, and then I look at him, and it's like, it doesn't equate at all. That dude is big.
When they talk about, they've been talking about like the killer attitude with Dallin a lot or whatever, but Sprague looks like he got pissed because of the asterisk that everybody put next to his win.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
And now and Justin too. And now the two of them look like the ones that are they're just gonna go gnarly all game season long. I'm so excited.
The greatest thing for those two, for Justin and for James, is I don't think that there is anyone that says that they should win. So yeah, I mean, even though, okay, technically, yeah, they should. They have just as much ability to do it. The pressure, I don't think, is on them. Even with James, even though he won once, I don't think that I don't think that there's enough pressure on him from the outside that anyone is expecting him to win. I think everyone's expecting him to do well, which is a great place to be.
Yeah.
Because then you just run your race. You don't have to worry about it. The person that has to worry about it is Hopper.
Hopper and Dallin.
Dallin is the one that everybody expects to win.
Yeah, he's had the pressure forever.
Right. And what has happened? Nothing. Right.
Yeah.
So I don't think that the pressure's there. I think that everyone thought that he should have done it and he didn't do it yet. So people are like, yeah, I mean, he's good, but just like everyone, like, the one that's got the pressure is Hopper.
Yeah.
I mean, Dallin hasn't done anything yet. I mean, he's played, so obviously.
Right. I know, but
like
he had the
doesn't have
pressure. The pressure's
that
kind
Hopper
of
does.
gone away.
Right.
Jason now has the. I get that.
That's what I think.
That's fair.
What I think.
That's fair. It's gonna be a fun season with them, and even with Ricky and Jay Crouch, like they were great last year. I can't wait to see whose dreams they fuck up, because it's very possible that they fuck up some dreams this year.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
and that'd be awesome if they do.
As long as Ricky doesn't get hurt, and if Jay stays on the same journey that he's been on for the last couple of years, where he's really, his career has really started to show something, like, and really started to take off or whatever. If he stays on that journey and Ricky doesn't get hurt, I think the two of them are gonna put on a really good fight.
Don't sleep on Bryson Del Monte. That kid is a savage. Let's go, Bryson. Let's go. Mr. Bill Grundler, thank you. As always, you never disappoint. Thank you for just being as hot as you are on the show. Everybody, thank you for hanging out with us, having fun, chatting. We appreciate y'all. We might have a special guest on Saturday.
So keep an
waiting
eye
to
out
find out. Keep an eye out for that. And then if not, we'll be with Jenny Dent's updates on Savon's podcast on Sunday afternoon. So thank you guys. We appreciate you. Y'all are the best.
We will get a couch talk, a Bill's couch talk.
We will get
soon again.
Normally Bill's once a month. We've been slacking lately. So my bad. Normally.
All right. We love you guys. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.